Yay, jumping on the couch is so much fun. Steven, must jump on the couch some more.
All right, Steven, I think that is enough jumping on the couch. Mom and Dad are going to be home any minute. And you're going to meet your new brother.
Oh wow, what is the baby's name?
You're going to find out when Mommy and Daddy come home. I think your parents are home.
Hey Joanna, we're back.
Oh my goodness, is that the new baby? He looks so adorable.
Steven, happy to see new baby. What's his name?
Steven, your new brother's name is Dave.
Oh my goodness, that baby is so adorable, and I can't wait to see him grow up.
Brandon and Steven, those are the most kind words you have said about the new baby. I really appreciate that. Anyways, how did Steven behave?
He was well behaved for the most part. The only thing he did was jump on the couch right before you two came home with the baby. Anyways, I have to get going right now. I wish you all the best.
Doctor, do you now have the reason behind why Dave hasn't yet said his first word, and he just turned 3 years old?
Unfortunately, Dave has a mental condition called autism. And he is high functioning. It means he will have problems in social situations throughout his life. And he will likely continue to act childish, not be able to read body language, have difficulty with communication with others, and so on.
Doctor, we are hoping he will be doing well in school.
All right, class. Someday this week, we will be having our first fire drill. Yes, Dave.
Miss Martin, is it a drill with fire?
No, a fire drill is a plan to safely leave the building in case there is a fire.
Didn't Miss Martin just say we're going to have a fire?
Yes, that's why we need to have a fire drill.
Mommy, Daddy, I can't sleep tonight, because what if the fire drill is tomorrow?
Dave, I am sure you will be fine. Besides, we just practiced a fire drill here at home. And it will be no different at school. Good night, and sweet dreams.
Maybe it won't be so bad, after all. Maybe it won't be today.
What's not going to happen?
Kids, line up at the door. Dave, you need to do the same. We're having a fire drill.
I don't like fire drills. 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 They are very loud and they hurt my ears. Dave is afraid of fire drills. Dave is afraid of fire drills. Dave is afraid of fire drills. Dave is afraid of fire drills.
Dave, get up off the ground right now. You do not throw temper tantrums during a fire drill. Kevin, Amber, and Corey, it is not nice to make fun of someone because he has a developmental disability.
We're very sorry, Miss Martin.
Don't apologize to me. It's Dave you need to apologize to.
Look, I am in 6th grade, and you're in 5th grade, and you're still throwing tantrums like you're a 3-year-old. How pathetic. No wonder you should still be in preschool. And it's even more pathetic that you continue to cry like a motor car.
Excuse me, boys. But you will need to come with me to my office. This kind of behavior is not acceptable at school. Dave, everything is okay, there's no need to be worried anymore. Those boys who were making fun of you are now suspended from school. Since you're a special needs student, I will place you in special education from now until you finish high school.
Hello everyone, and I would like to welcome our new student, Dave. He is currently in the 4th grade.
I like Barney the dinosaur. 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 This is really good in case you get bored.
I know, Dave. And in this class, we're going to be learning about socializing, body language, understanding people's emotions, speech, and what to do in certain situations.
I don't want to be in the 8th grade. I don't want to be in the 8th grade. I don't want to be in the 8th grade. I don't want to be in the 8th grade. I don't want to be in the 8th grade.
Oh, no, I think my voice got lower.
Dave, are you alright?
I'm not fine. Why did my voice change all of a sudden?
It's because boys' voices always get deeper when they are 12, 13, or 14 years old. It's normal because you're transitioning from a child to a grown-up.
I can't believe people are still making fun of me.
Seriously, a sophomore in high school, and he is still acting childish. What a big baby. And he should be ashamed of himself.
And he is even crying like a motor car and a lawnmower.
Guys, don't make fun of him. That's not very nice. He is a special needs student, and sometimes he cannot control his behavior. I know this since he is my best friend. Dave, I have a suggestion. Why don't you and I go outside?
You know what? I like that idea, Kimberly. Let's go outside before our next classes.
Wow, isn't it a nice day to be sitting in the park after a very stressful day? It's good to get some fresh air every now and then.
I agree with everything you were saying.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh, I see. I'm Dave, by the way.
Hey Dave, I'm Catherine. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. So, where are you from? I am from right here in TheGoanimator City, born and raised here. And what about you?
I'm originally from England, but my family and I moved here about 5 months ago.
That's interesting. So, I was thinking, would you like to go for a walk with me in the park?
Oh, absolutely. I would like to do that, because I hardly know anyone here. Brian, Mommy is going to play a game with you that you're going to really like. Hey Brian. Peekaboo.
Hey Catherine, are you playing peek-a-boo?
Yes, I am, and Brian really likes this game. What about it?
I really liked playing the game when I was much younger. And as a matter of fact, I would like you to play peek-a-boo with me.
Dave, I honestly think you're too old to play peek-a-boo. That game is really for babies and young toddlers. Don't you have other things to do, like reading a book?
I want to play peekaboo, 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 I want to play peekaboo. Please, why can't you play peekaboo with me?
Dave, for crying out loud, don't act childish, especially in front of the baby.
Buy me some popcorn, 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 buy me some popcorn. Please, why can't you buy me some popcorn? Is it that complicated?
Dave, stop it.
And that is the end of my backstory.
Dave, thanks for sharing that with us. It really helps us understand why you act childish. But you still have a long ways to go when it comes to improving your behavior. However, if you put in some effort, that will really be something.
Okay, I have all of the old kitchen appliances ready. And I need to get rid of them so that the house is clean.
Hey, what in the world do you think you're doing?
Hello, sir, can I help you? I have a used microwave for $20, and a used blender for $15.
Just what in the world do you think you're doing, having a yard sale?
I need to get rid of my old kitchen appliances, and I'm getting rid of other things, because I want my house to be clean. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, do you have a permit?
No, you don't need a permit. In fact, there are other people in Goanimate City who are having garage sales.
Hey, don't you talk back to me like that. Do you know who I am?
I don't know what you are talking about. All I said is that it is not required to have a permit to have a yard sale on your own property.
Yes, you do. You need to have a permit to have yard sales. And since you don't have a permit, I suggest you close down your yard sale and sell your old appliances on Amazon. Close down your yard sale right now, or I will call the police.
Sir, you are being very delusional right now, not to mention, you're being very entitled.
Did you just call me delusional?
Yes, I said you're acting very delusional right now. You need to go to the city's website and see for yourself that you are not required to have a permit to have a yard sale.
Excuse me. You're not allowed to have a yard sale in Goanimate City unless you have a permit. In this case, you don't have a permit. I work for the city council just to let you know, and therefore, I get to make the rules. My rules state that no one is allowed to have yard sales in Goanimate City.
Look, my family and I have been doing yard sales just about the entire time we have been living in Goanimate City. And as far as I'm aware, the rules have not changed. Besides, even if I had to get a permit to have yard sales, the process would be very simple. Since permits to do certain things only cost $20.
I don't care, just pack your things and take them back inside your house, otherwise I will call the police.
Seriously, entitled Karen, you're not living in reality.
What? Did you just insult me? Haven't your parents taught you any manners? You're the one who was an entitled Karen, not me.
Oh, wait a minute, now I remember, you're the person who acts like a 3-year-old, and you're 35 years old, and you watch baby shows like Barney and Friends.
Hey, how dare you call me childish? I am not a child. I am only upset that you're having a garage sale without a permit. Go get a permit, 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 go get a permit. War.
Seriously, you big baby, just leave me alone. You're wasting my time, and once I have potential customers coming to my property to buy my old kitchen appliances, then they will probably just walk away because of some grown man acting like a 3-year-old, which is very embarrassing. In that case, then yeah, I will have to sell my old kitchen appliances on eBay.
Dave, what is going on? I could hear your tantrums from the living room.
Catherine, help me. This guy is trying to take my cell phone so that I cannot watch Barney and Friends anymore. Help me. War.
Is that the case? I don't think so.
I totally agree. I was getting things ready for the yard sale because I need to get rid of all of my old kitchen appliances, since we just bought new appliances this week. And then this man-child came up to me and demanded that I close down my yard sale because I didn't have a permit. When in fact, no one needs a permit to have a yard sale.
Exactly, you are having a yard sale without a permit, and you refused to listen to me, so now I am going to have to call the police.
Dave, seriously, leave him alone. He has been doing yard sales for several years, and the rules have not changed.
No, that is not true. You're lying to me, aren't you? I just heard in the news that you now need a permit to have a yard sale in GoAnimate City.
Oh, really?
My husband is just making this up because he thinks the world revolves around him.
That's right, the world revolves around me, and I get everything I want. Besides, I own GoAnimate City, and I get to make all the rules. One of them states that you need to have a permit to have a yard sale on your property.
Dave, you're not the mayor of GoAnimate City, and you never will be. Now, let's go home and leave this person alone.
I get what I want. 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 I want to be the mayor of GoAnimate City.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
That's it, Dave, we're going home, and that is final. This person needs to finish setting up his yard sale.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. I do not deserve to be treated like this. War.
Stop it.
Finally, this childish dad wasted 5 minutes of my time. But now I can finish getting other things ready for the yard sale.
Lincenia and Rita, what is it that you want me to do while I watch over Larry?
First thing, make sure that he gets his homework done, especially since he is failing some of his classes. And because he misbehaves at school a lot, don't take him to restaurants, and as a matter of fact, we have food in the refrigerator that you and Larry can have.
And last but not least, because he is still grounded, Larry cannot watch TV, play on the computer, or play video games. My suggestion is give him 3 chances to behave himself. If he misbehaves the whole time you're babysitting him, feel free to call us, or send us a text message on WhatsApp, and we'll be coming home early to deal with him.
Alright, that sounds good. You all have a wonderful time doing some shopping downtown. And I will see you in about 3 hours from now.
See you at that time as well. We must get going right now.
Is it just me, or does the Loud family drive a bus because of how many kids are in the family? Well, I better go in the house and watch over Larry Loud.
Now that my parents are running errands, I think I am going to be watching some episodes of Wonder Pets in a few minutes. I wonder who could that be, but I'll answer the door regardless.
Hey Larry.
So you must be Catherine, is that right?
Yes, I am Catherine and I will be your babysitter for today, as you probably know already.
I hope there will be fun stuff for me to do while my parents are downtown.
Don't you worry. Let's get inside the house, and I am going to make us some lunch. Larry, I'm going to be in the kitchen for about 15 minutes, and I will let you know when lunch is ready.
What is it that you're making?
We will be having bacon, lettuce and tomato sandwiches.
That is my favorite food in the entire world. And in fact, it's been several months since I last had a bacon, lettuce and tomato sandwich. While I'm waiting, I'm going to see what baby shows are on Nick Jr. right now. I hope they're showing a new episode of Wonder Pets.
Okay, Larry, lunch is ready. You can come into the dining room.
Catherine, can't we watch some TV while we are having lunch?
Larry, I thought you weren't supposed to be watching TV at this time because you're grounded.
But I want to watch TV, especially my favorite baby show, Wonder Pets. How could you not let me watch TV?
Now, Larry, don't get me started with this childish behavior. I have to deal with that on a daily basis from not only my husband, but also his siblings.
But I want to be watching my favorite show while we're eating our delicious bacon, lettuce and tomato sandwiches.
Well, Larry, your parents told me that you cannot be watching any TV at this time since you're grounded.
No, I demand that you put on Wonder Pets, and that is final. So put on Wonder Pets right now, because I need to see my favorite show every single day of the year.
My goodness, you really are starting to act the same way my childish husband does. In fact, I think you're acting worse than he does. What can I say right now? You're no different from an entitled Karen. We're not watching TV while we're having lunch.
The world revolves around me, 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 the world revolves around me.
Right. That's it, Larry Loud. You can keep on kicking and screaming like a big baby, but I am going to eat my sandwich. And I'm going to save your sandwich for you when you stop your tantrums.
All right, time to eat this delicious bacon and lettuce and tomato sandwich. Even if I can't watch TV because I'm grounded. That sandwich did not taste any good at all. And I think Catherine put spinach in my sandwich. Disgusting.
Larry, what is the problem this time?
This sandwich has spinach, and I don't like spinach.
Larry, my apologies, I did it by mistake, because I thought I was putting lettuce in the sandwiches.
No, you were supposed to put lettuce in the sandwich, not spinach. You know very well I do not like spinach, and it is the worst food in the entire universe.
Larry, you're really overreacting to the situation. And besides, spinach is good for you. So I suggest you finish eating your sandwich, okay?
No, I demand to make me my sandwich the right way, or I am going to demand that I speak to your manager. Don't you know how to do my job correctly?
Larry, stop it. That is not how you talk to your babysitter. You're being very rude and very disrespectful right now. So I suggest you eat your sandwich. I will be back in 10 more minutes to check on you to see how you're doing.
Alright, we have this, get the green shield, and I get the blue one. And then we have to beat this level to move on to the next level.
Hey Larry, don't you think it's time to get started on your homework? Wait a minute, why are you playing video games? You're not supposed to be doing that while grounded. And your schoolwork is very important.
But I don't want to do my homework. I have like 70 math problems, a 5-page paper for science, a history project, and then another paper for English class that is 7 pages. Seriously, that is too much homework. I want to play video games instead of doing my homework.
Larry, your homework is very important, especially since you're failing some of your classes, and you need to get caught up so that you don't repeat the same grade next school year. You can play video games after you finish your homework.
Never, I refuse to do my homework, and you cannot make me do it. Besides, I am about to win this game. If you don't get out of my living room, then I am going to lose the game.
Larry Loud, stop it. Now. Your parents told me that you were not allowed to play video games because you're grounded. Now, I need you to do my homework.
As a matter of fact, get out of my house right now, or I am going to have you written up for trespassing on my property.
I'm not trespassing on your property. I'm a babysitter, and I was called by your parents to babysit you. So go do your homework before your parents come home.
Get out of my house, 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 get out of my house right now.
Right. That's it, Larry Loud. Go sit in the kitchen while I call your parents. I have had enough of your childish temper tantrums. And I am not babysitting this family anymore.
Larry, Loud. What is wrong with you this time? We cannot believe that you misbehaved for your babysitter, and because of this, she isn't going to be babysitting for this family anymore. Not only that, you were watching TV and playing video games while grounded.
For this, you are even more grounded for an additional month. This means you will not be going trick-or-treating for Halloween this year, not to mention you are too old for that. No hanging out with Arthur, no watching baby shows, no playing video games. And we're going to hide your Xbox and your PlayStation 5 until your grounding is up, and until you can learn to act more like a high school student, not like a toddler. Now go upstairs to your room now, and think about what you did.
Wow. And one more thing, stop crying like a motor car.
Yes, Animal Crossing is the best video game that I have ever played on the Nintendo Switch. And I like this game more than Mario Kart, or any game that I have played on the Xbox. In fact, I can keep playing Animal Crossing all day long. And no one is going to stop me from playing this game. Whoever it is, please leave me alone. I'm not yet finished with this level.
Joseph, can you please come downstairs? We have to go to your doctor's appointment in the next 5 minutes.
Mom, seriously, are you playing games or something?
Joseph Christopher Reed, I beg your pardon, but what did you just say to me?
I said, what kind of game are you playing with me? Do you have a problem with that?
You don't talk to me like that, that is very rude. and very disrespectful. Do you understand me?
Look, I do not need to go to the doctor because I am perfectly fine. I go to sleep at a good time, I eat healthy, I get exercise on a consistent basis. So therefore, I do not need to go out of the doctor.
This is not up for debate, young man. You need to go to the doctor because it has been 6 months since your last checkup. So come on, we need to get going. Otherwise, we're going to be late. And we will have to wait a few days to reschedule.
Sorry, Mom, but there is no way that is going to happen. I am not going to see the silly doctor, and that is final. Now, I demand that you leave my room, or I am going to have you charged for trespassing. Am I clear?
That's it. Because you're refusing to do as you're told to do, I have no choice but to carry you to the car. We need to leave right now so that we don't arrive late.
Hey, put me down this instant, or I will sue you in court again.
Stop it. For crying out loud, Joseph. Will you get rid of that disgraceful expression off your face? You're really making an embarrassment out of yourself, and me.
And why should I? You brought me here against my wishes. So therefore, I think I have every right to be angry. Besides, I am the most important person in the whole wide world. The world revolves around me, and you don't have the right to tell me what to do.
Joseph, seriously, you need to stop talking back to me like that. You're 10 years old for crying out loud.
Oh, if you don't like the way I talk, why don't you go and complain to your manager, you entitled Karen?
Oh, how dare you call me such names? That was very rude and disrespectful of you to do that. You know what, once we're done with your doctor's appointment, you're going straight to the timeout corner once we get home.
Joseph, read?
Sorry, don't know him, please try again later.
He's right here. Are you here so he can get his checkup?
Well, thanks a lot. I'm going to take you to court.
Well, yes I am. All right, young man, do you want to come with me to my office?
No, I absolutely refuse to come with you. My goodness, you're not doing your job correctly, and I demand to speak with your manager.
Wow, this is so entertaining. And this kid gets everything he wants, anytime he wants. This is how the world should be.
Hey, don't encourage him, okay? Now if you will mind your own business, then that would be very helpful.
I beg your pardon, but what in the world did you just say to me?
I said to stop encouraging my kid to misbehave, and I want you to mind your own business.
Well, you're not treating your kid how he wants to be treated. He is angry with you because you're not giving him everything he wants from the world, and you need to understand that.
No, that is not how the world works. Sometimes, in life, we can't always have things go our way. Did you ever think of that? You're being very delusional right now.
MRS. Reed, did you just insult me? You know you could get into trouble for that, and as a matter of fact, I am going to sue you and your family in court, again.
Oh no you don't, Karen. The last time you tried suing this family, the meeting didn't last very long, and it was wasting the judge's time.
You want to know something? I'm going to make sure that the judge rules in my favor at the hearing, because the world revolves around me, and I must get everything I want from this world. And you need to give Joseph everything he wants.
Yes, that is what I want to hear. Karen, you are the best.
Miss, I am going to have to kindly ask you to leave, because your behavior is bothering everyone in the waiting room, and even in the doctor's offices.
Don't call me Miss, I am Karen, and you must call me Karen, because I am the most important person in the world. And because of that, you cannot tell me what I can and cannot do. Do you want to know something? I'm not going to leave this office because I own it. Why don't you leave before I have you charged for trespassing on my property?
This is not your office, it belongs to the hospital. Now, I'm not going to ask you again, leave the office before things get worse. Chances are I will have you charged for trespassing.
Fine, you win, but keep in mind that you're going to get a call from your manager tonight.
Joseph, Christopher, Reed, that was incredibly rude of you to speak to the nurse like that.
Do you think I care? I don't think so, so I demand you to be quiet, and I don't want to hear another word from you. If you speak up one more time, I am going to talk to my lawyer, and tonight you're getting a phone call from her. This means I'm taking you to court if you don't do as I demand you to do.
Oh my goodness, a 10-year-old kid also acting like an entitled Karen. I've never seen that in the history of my nursing career. Why don't we reschedule your appointment for sometime next week?
Yes, finally, I have gotten what I wanted. This is the best day in my entire life. Now, time to celebrate with dancing.
Not so fast, Joseph. I have had just about enough with you today. You have been misbehaving all of the time today. And for that, you are going to be grounded when we get home. Let's get into the car now. Joseph Christopher Reed. Words cannot explain how angry I am with you right now. Your behavior at the doctor's office was very disgraceful, not to mention very embarrassing, especially because you are 10 years old and you're acting like you're 5 years old. For this, you will be grounded for a month. This means no playing on the Nintendo Switch, no Xbox. You will be in your room until dinner is ready. And you will not leave the house other than going to school and walking around the neighborhood. Now go to your room, now.
Oh, and one quick question. Can you order me a pizza from Uber Eats?
No!
I'm not ordering pizza from Uber Eats. Now, go to your room. Joseph, you do not slam doors.
Hey Mom, what are you doing right now?
Oh, hey Brian. You probably remember that I was nominated for Best Babysitter in GoAnimate City. And because of that, I am considering becoming a tutor as well.
That sounds like a really good idea, and I know you would be a really good tutor.
Why thank you, I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. Anyways, I am going to go back to doing my homework.
Okay then, I will see you when dinner is ready, which should be in about 2.5 hours. It looks like I am going to start tutoring today. I have gotten a message from someone. Let's see who it's from. Absolutely, Kelly, I'll be on my way in about 5 to 10 minutes. And I will be there to help you with your math homework. So, Kelly, at what time does your father come home from his work?
He should be home in about 2 or 3 hours. Before we start,
So,
I
Kelly,
want to say
what
that
is
we're
it that you
studying
need help with?
fractions right now.
Show me your homework
But
so
here
that
is
I
the
can see.
homework assignment we're doing. The first 2 problems, I was able to get done. However, the next 3, they have different denominators. And I know for a fact that you simply cannot add fractions if the denominator is different. So, what is it that you have to do?
Let me look. Oh, for those problems, if you have two different denominators, you will have to find the least common multiple of those numbers. So, what you do in this case is you will have to multiply the first denominator by the second denominator, and vice versa, to find the least common multiple. But you will have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator. So, since you're adding 1/4 and 1/3, first, you multiply 1/4 by 3/3. And then multiply 1/3 by 4/4. That's how you find the least common multiple in the denominator. You're on the right track. But there is one more step. You will have to add the fractions. You got it correct. Excellent. Can you do the next one? I'll be here if you need anything. Kelly, I am so proud of you. Even though you made a couple mistakes, you corrected them the minute I pointed them out. You did an excellent job on your assignment. And I am confident that you are going to do very well on the test.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you very much for helping me through this assignment. It means a lot to me.
No problem, Kelly.
Catherine, there's one thing I'd like to tell you.
And what is that?
You know how much I like hanging out with Emma during recess and lunch. I wish that someday I hang out with her outside of school.
Kelly, I'm home. How is everything going with the tutor? Hey Catherine.
Hey Kevin, some good news. I was tutoring Kelly. She made a couple mistakes on her homework assignment, but she corrected them right when I pointed them out. Other than that, she did excellent. And I'm confident she will get a good grade on her test.
Kelly, I am so proud of you.
Why, thank you.
Kevin, may I talk with you for a minute out front?
Oh, absolutely.
You probably know my daughter Emma.
Yes, I know her a little. Isn't she in Kelly's class?
You got it right, Kevin. Both of them get along really well at school, and in fact, they have become best friends since the start of the school year.
That's good to know.
Kelly told me this. She wants to hang out with Emma outside of school one of these days, like maybe on a weekend or a Friday when they don't have to think about going to school the next day.
I'll be fine with that, especially since Kelly is doing so well in school right now.
Well,
really?
I better get going right now, because
Yes,
I need to
why
fix
not?
dinner for my family, and also help my kids with their homework assignments. But Kelly, I wish you all the best on your test tomorrow.
Thank you once again, Catherine.
Anytime. Hey Emma, I just got back from tutoring Kelly, and she wants to hang out with you outside of school one of these days.
She and I have been talking about this during school, and I will accept the invitation. In fact, she and I may have a sleepover this weekend.
Alright class, in about 5 more minutes, the dismissal bell will ring. And using GoAnimate logic, I will hand you back your graded assignments and tests, all at once.
Yes, I got an A+ on my assignment, and on my test.
Same here, I also got an A+ on both the assignment and the test.
I got a perfect score on the assignment, but I got a B+ on the test.
I am so proud of all of you. Most of you have gotten A's, and some of you have gotten B's. No C's, D's, or F's. Very good job. In fact, we should celebrate that next Friday. Class is now dismissed. Have a great weekend.
Hey, Kelly. How did you do on the math test today?
Oh, hey Dad. You're not going to believe this, but I got an A+ on both the test and on my homework assignment.
Oh, Kelly, that is probably the best news that I have ever heard. Congratulations. In fact, I'm going to call Catherine about that.
Hello?
Hey Catherine, I want to tell you some really good news, and you're going to like it.
And what is it?
Kelly got an A+ on both her math homework assignment and on her math test.
She did. I'm not surprised. Emma also got an A+ on both her homework and test.
You're one of the best tutors in town. Because of Kelly's grade and Emma's grade, I was thinking we were going to invite Emma over to our house for a sleepover tonight.
Just a second, Emma. Kelly's family says it is okay that you go over to her house for a sleepover tonight.
I will be coming over, Kelly.
Oh, great. It's my childish husband. Well, I better get going. I'll be over to drop off Emma at your house. Take care. Kids, I want to congratulate you on another good week at school. You both have gotten really good grades on your recent tests and homework assignments. So keep up the good work. And to celebrate, we decided to take you to the arcade, since I know you like old video games.
Hey, did I just hear you say we're going to the arcade?
Yes, Dave, I did say that, because Brian and Emma are doing so well in school, and I decided because of their hard work, they should be able to go there this evening.
I really like going to the arcade because I have not been able to play the arcade games in many years, and I especially like playing the older video games at the arcade place. Which one are you thinking of going to?
Brian and Emma, what arcade are you thinking of going to?
I am thinking, we should go to the GoAnimate Entertainment Center. That place has many of the best arcade games. And they also have really good food. Hamburgers, pizza, you name it.
Oh wow, I hope they will have Barney's Great Adventures.
Here we go again.
Now Dave, they probably won't have any Barney video games. If anything, they will have Barney train rides, but you're too big to ride them since they're for little kids.
Well then, they may at least have video games from the 80s or the 90s, even if it's not a Barney game.
That they do have. And I am still sure that they have your favorite game from when you were in high school.
They do.
Yes, they still do, even though it's 2022. Now Dave, I want to remind you that you need to be on your best behavior while we're at the arcade. Okay?
Alright Catherine, I promise to behave, okay?
I hope you keep your promise this time.
Emma, I really doubt Dad will behave himself. More likely than not, he will throw a tantrum if he cannot find his favorite game, or if the game he is playing stops working.
I have the same feeling.
What are you all waiting for? Let's get into the car and head over to the arcade center. Alright, here we are. This place looks rather different from the last time we were here. Why is that? However, there are some older games that are still here, that I like. But there are also some new games out there that are similar to the ones I used to play back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Alright, everyone, you can go play some video games while we're here. But remember to be on your best behavior. And that especially means you, Dave.
Wow, I never knew that they still had the Daytona game from the 90s. I have always liked playing the game when I was a kid, and now I am going to play it again for the first time in so many years. What? I can't believe I am in third place, and those other two cars are way ahead of me. I have to win. Yes. I am finally winning. I am going to win this match. I am still good at playing this game, even though it's been a really long time. And it's good to be playing the Sega Genesis again. Alright, I am on the last lap already. And I am almost halfway to the finish line. Oh no. What just happened? What? Why did the game stop working?
Emma, is that what I think it is?
Yes, Dad is throwing another one of his tantrums again.
I better go check on him. I'll be right back. Dave, what in the world is going on this time?
Oh my goodness, Catherine, I was on the final lap, and close to the finish line, and all of a sudden, the game stopped working, and now I can't play it. Can you somehow fix it for me?
Well, Dave, I can see that it's a very old game system from the 1990s. Why don't you go play another game, like one of the newer games from this year or something?
But I don't want to play any of the new games. I want to play video games from the 90s. They are so much more fun than most of the newer games.
I get that you really like vintage video games from the 90s, but you need to realize that a lot of people have moved on from them, and they have newer video game consoles like the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox X1. Besides, the one you were playing just now is likely scheduled to be replaced at some point.
Can you at least try to fix the machine or something?
Number 1, only the employees are allowed to do anything with these machines, and number 2, I would have to be a certified technician before I look at what is going on with these games.
I want you to fix the game. 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 Please, Catherine, is it that hard to do? I just want to win this game.
Now Dave, do not get me started with this childish behavior at the arcade place, especially since you promised me that you were going to act like a grown man. Like I said, I suggest you go play another game or something. Otherwise, we can go straight home.
Why in the world is Dad throwing another tantrum, and we're in an arcade place? Wait, I can see why. He was playing on an older game system from the 1990s, and it just stopped working. Dad, come on, there are other games in this arcade, you know.
I agree with everything Brian is saying. And we didn't grow up with any of the video game systems from the 1990s. In fact, I think the video games today have much better graphics.
What? How dare you insult my favorite video game from my later childhood? You know you can get sued in court for that.
Dave, I am giving you one more chance to behave yourself, and if you keep up this childish behavior of yours, then we're going straight home. Now, get up off the floor. You're embarrassing yourself, and you're embarrassing this entire family along with everyone in the arcade place.
Get someone to fix the game. 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 I want someone to fix the game. War.
Absolutely. No! No one is going to help you with the way you're acting right now. And as a matter of fact, we're just going straight home before security throws us out of the building.
Now put me down right now. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Dave, stop it. We're going straight home. You're grounded, and that is final.
Do you want to know why I have not been happy for these past several days? It's because Catherine keeps on grounding me for very silly reasons, and I can't watch my favorite baby shows because of that. This is so not fair. I just want to watch Barney and Friends. And chances are, Catherine is most likely going to install Catherine OS on my computer again, so that I can't watch Barney or Wonder Pets ever again.
Dave, enough with the temper tantrums.
Leave me alone, Catherine. I must figure out something to do in order to let Catherine, Brian, and Emma know that I am not too old to watch Barney and Friends or Wonder Pets. Wait a minute, that gives me just the idea I have been looking for. I can create an operating system that features me, Julie, and Steven. It will only have preschool games, baby show websites, baby show TV station software, and my new operating system will have YouTube Kids. First of all, the kids in preschool and kindergarten are really going to enjoy the new operating system. But first, I am going to install the new operating system on my family's computers, especially since Catherine installed Catherine OS on my computer around 2 months ago.
Hey Dave, what are you doing right now? I hope you're not watching Barney or Wonder Pets.
I'm not, actually. Instead, I am almost finished making a new operating system that I know the preschool and kindergarten students are going to really enjoy.
I'm really happy with the fact that you are starting to do more productive things besides sitting on the couch all day watching YouTube and Netflix. But I hope your new operating system will work well.
Don't worry, I know what I am doing. And I just finished making the operating system.
Anyways, the kids and I are going downtown for about 2 to 3 hours. If you need anything, feel free to give me a call or a text message on WhatsApp. And I better get going since the kids are waiting outside the car. But I will see you in a couple of hours, Dave.
Now that Catherine and the kids left the house, I am going to install the new operating system on their computers, and I think I am going to start with Catherine's laptop. Alright, now I am going to insert the thumb drive into the computer, and in 10 to 15 minutes, it will be running my new operating system instead of Windows 11. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I just installed the new operating system on Catherine's computer. Now, time to do the same on Brian's computer and Emma's computer. Alright, I just installed my new operating system on Catherine's computer, Brian's computer, and Emma's computer. Now, I am going to watch some Barney and Friends.
Alright kids, now that we're back, I am going to get some work done on my computer, and in the meantime, both of you can finish your homework assignments before dinner. But if you need anything, I will be in the kitchen.
Sounds good. I wonder what Dad is up to right now.
Who knows? He could very well be watching baby shows on his computer like he has always done.
Okay, now that I am back home, I am going to finish whatever work I need to get done, otherwise my boss is not going to be very happy when the weekend is over. Wait, what is this? It doesn't look too familiar at all. I better take a look and see what it is going on. What in the world is this? This looks nothing like Windows 10, instead, it looks like some strange operating system that is not going to be useful for business. In fact, it not only looks like some operating system that is just for entertainment, it also looks like as if some troublemaker created it.
Welcome to Childish Family OS, version 1.0. My name is Dave, and my siblings and I will guide you on how to use this brand new operating system. But my siblings will only show up if you are having problems.
Who in the world could have installed this operating system on my laptop? I know for a fact that I did not install it. Or it could have been good old GoAnimate logic.
I believe you're the one who installed the operating system since it is now running on your computer. Besides, there is no such thing as GoAnimate logic, you're just making it up.
Like I said, I did not install this operating system. And I am serious. I need to go back to using Microsoft Excel because I need to get this report done in time, or my boss isn't going to be very happy with me. So I don't have much time for this. Okay?
Hey, but what did you just say to me and my sister Julie?
I said I don't have time for this nonsense. It was likely GoAnimate logic that installed the operating system on my computer. I need to get back to work. Now, will the two of you just leave me alone?
What? Catherine, how could you talk to me and my sister like that? That was not very nice. I demand an apology from you right now.
Dave is right, apologize to us right now. You're making both of us cry.
Dave and Julie, don't get me started with this childish behavior. I have to deal with this on a daily basis, and I am seriously getting tired of it. I need to get back to work. Right. I am going to have to restart the computer. It better be running Windows 11 this time. I just restarted the computer, it better run Windows 11 this time.
That was strange. I hope I can get the computer to run Windows 10 this time around.
Trying to uninstall my operating system from your computer. Well, guess what? You won't be able to reinstall Windows 10, Windows 11, Mac OS, or Linux. In fact, you're going to be on this operating system forever.
Absolutely not. I am not keeping this silly childish operating system forever. Now, let me go back onto Windows 10.
Brian, how dare you call my operating system silly? That's it. You're grounded for 1-877-052-9-4-2-1-0-9-1-4-6-2-4-3-1-0-7-1-0 Googleplex generations.
Look, Dad, I did not do anything wrong. So you can't ground me.
I beg your pardon.
I said, I did nothing wrong. All I am trying to do is get to my homework assignment because it needs to be submitted by midnight tonight, otherwise I would get a 0 for the assignment. And like I said, you can't ground me for something I did not do.
Brian, I am your father, and you do not talk to me like that. Okay? Besides, I can ground you whenever I want, and I just grounded you.
At least I can get onto the internet, and with this operating system, I can still get my homework assignment done. Hey, what is that silly Barney doing here? I need to do my homework. I can't waste time watching these silly baby shows, and furthermore I am way too old for them already.
I love you, you love me, we're a great big happy family.
Barney, I demand you to go away right now because I'm too old to watch your silly show, and I have homework to get done.
How dare you insult Barney like that? You owe him an apology. Apologize to Barney. 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 Apologize to Barney.
Dad, I need to go back to Windows 10, number 1, and number 2, you are too old for Barney.
I'm not too old for Barney. I'm not too old for Barney. I'm not too old for Barney. I'm not too old for Barney. I'm not too old for Barney. I'm not too old for Barney. I'm not too old for Barney. I'm not too old for Barney. Stop being an entitled Karen and let me enjoy Barney and Friends.
Look, I especially don't have time for your childish behavior. I'm going to restart my computer, again. Hopefully it will run Windows 11 this time.
If I cannot do my homework at this time, I'd be better off playing video games. I hope they're going to be good. What in the world is this nonsense? I don't want to play games that are for toddlers, preschoolers, and kindergarteners, let alone watch Cocomelon.
How dare you talk like that about these video games? These are the best video games in the world. I want you to play them. 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 I want you to play them.
You know what? I am going to restart the computer. Great, my computer just crashed. Now I'm not going to get my homework done, unless I can use the family computer or go to the library.
My computer crashed, now I cannot do my homework, and I think everything was erased from the hard drive.
No!
I just got the blue screen, and now it says I need to repair the computer. If that's the case, then all of my work will have been erased from the disk.
Hey Mom, there is something going wrong with my computer.
Yes, same here.
Did you also have the strange operating system running on your computers where Dave and his siblings would throw tantrums whenever you would say things like "I don't have time to watch this baby show"?
Exactly.
And I have a very good feeling that Dad installed the operating system on all of our computers.
I have that same feeling too. Dave Johnson, Dave Johnson, Dave Johnson, Dave Johnson, Dave Johnson. Get over here right now, now. You are in really big trouble.
Wait, you don't think I did something?
Don't play stupid with me. I know exactly why my computer got the blue screen. Same with Brian and Emma. They told me their computers were running an operating system called Childish Family OS. Mine ran that operating system. And you had something to do with it.
I did that because you installed Catherine OS on my computer not too long ago, and you need to learn a lesson that I am not too old to watch Barney and Friends, or any baby show for that matter. Get it?
I get your point. And I should not have done that. However, what you did was much worse because we had important work to get done. Brian and Emma have homework, and I have to get some work done for my job. Because of you, our work is probably erased from our computers, and we will have to let our teachers and bosses know about the situation. Because of this, you will now be grounded through the end of the month. You will not have your computer during that time. No watching baby shows, no going to Dave & Buster's, no Pizza Hut, no McDonald's or Burger King, and you will only be allowed to leave the house to go for a walk around the neighborhood, or go to work. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
Don't ground me, 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 please, Catherine, I promise to be good.
Dave, stop throwing a tantrum and go upstairs to your room.
I do not deserve to be treated like a child because I am not a child. How could you treat me like this, entitled Karen?
Well, since you keep acting like a baby, I am going to treat you like one. Now go to your room, like I told you.
I will not go to my room. I don't want to 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 go to my room.
Right. That's it. I have no choice but to carry you upstairs to your room.
Put me down right now, Karen. This is not how I deserve to be treated.
Stop it. And stop calling me Karen.
Alright, I am at the frozen food section, and I need to get the Kit Cuisine frozen dinner. I have not had those in a very long time. Especially the desserts are very delicious. Now that I have Kit Cuisine, let's go over to the dairy section and get Trix yogurt. The strawberry banana flavor is my favorite. Here we are at the dairy section. Since I am going grocery shopping by myself this time, I am able to get my favorite yogurt, which is strawberry banana Trix yogurt. Let's get some Trix yogurt, and put it into the cart. Alright, the last thing on my list is a box of Baby Shark cereal. I am really going to like the flavors. I must get it because it's only a limited edition. Okay, that's everything I need. Now, I am going to check out and pay for these items using my credit card. Then I will go home.
Is that going to be all for you today?
Yes.
Your total is going to be $10.73. Credit card?
Yes.
Here's your card back. I hope you have a nice day, and thanks for shopping at Stop and Shop.
And same to you. Have a nice day. Alright, now that I'm home, I will put the groceries into the fridge, except for the cereal, of course. First, I will put the yogurt away, then I will put my Kit Cuisine frozen dinner next to the yogurt. And I will have both of them tomorrow. Now, I'm going to put my cereal into the cabinet, since I will have it for breakfast tomorrow, along with the strawberry banana Trix yogurt. Good, my grocery shopping is finally finished. Now, time to watch Wonder Pets and CoComelon on the TV.
Wow, it's pretty early in the morning, so I think I'm going to see if there is anything to eat for breakfast. I wonder if there is any yogurt in the fridge. Wait a minute, what is this kid's food doing here? I can see Trix yogurt and a Kid Cuisine frozen dinner. I do not recall getting these items when we went to the store not too long ago. I have a very good feeling Dad bought these items yesterday or something. Emma, can you please come downstairs? I need to show you something.
Brian, what's the matter this time?
Take a look at what I just found in the refrigerator. It wasn't the last night.
Oh my goodness, Brian, you're right. Isn't that Trix yogurt? And next to it is a Kid Cuisine frozen dinner.
Yes, that is what I am seeing right now. And I think it was Dad who bought those items from the store yesterday.
I think the exact same thing. Dad needs to learn that he is too old for things that are for kids, especially for toddlers, preschoolers, and kindergartners.
Not just that, he is also too old for things that are for older kids.
Brian, Emma, I just heard you two talking about me. What is it this time? Oh no. Am I in trouble or something?
We need to talk to you about something, and it has to do with what is in the refrigerator.
Are you referring to the Trix yogurt and the Kid Cuisine frozen dinner?
Yes, and we want you to listen to us very good.
Dad, did you buy these items at the grocery store yesterday?
Yes, I did. Why?
We have been telling you numerous times that you are too old for kids' things, and you need to move on from them.
You're 35 years old, for crying out loud.
But I bought those items with my own money, you know.
Look, we're happy that you were able to buy things with your own money, instead of constantly ask Mum to buy them for you. But why get kids things in the first place?
It's because I really like Trix yogurt and Kid Cuisine. Those have really fun flavors, and besides, when I have Kid Cuisine, every dinner comes with mac and cheese.
Still, you're too old for those things. I suggest you take them back to the store and replace them with regular items.
Oh my goodness, what is going on over here? I've been hearing your conversation about grocery items in the refrigerator.
Well, see for yourself what's in the fridge right now. We noticed it right when we got up, and it wasn't the last night.
Dave, you've got to be kidding me. Don't tell me you bought Trix yogurt and a Kit Cuisine frozen dinner.
Catherine, can't you see that I got that with my own money, and I used my own credit card to buy those things?
I'm glad that you're now buying things with your own money, but why would you get kids things when you're too old for them?
Those Kit Cuisine frozen dinners and Trix yogurts have really fun flavors, and kids' food has a lot of flavors.
I don't agree with you. There is plenty of regular food items at the grocery store that have flavors, and plenty of flavors too. Why can't you get those instead?
Hey, what are you doing, Catherine?
I'm going to take these back to the store because you don't need to have them. You need to act like a grown man for once.
What? Put those back into the refrigerator right now. I was going to have the Trix yogurt for breakfast, along with my Baby Shark cereal.
Oh great, here we go again. I was also going to point out that I see Baby Shark cereal in the cabinet. Mom, I suggest you also take that back to the store as well.
Don't take my cereal back to the store.
Now Dave, don't get me started with these temper tantrums.
I can go get the cereal, using GoAnimate logic.
Don't take my cereal. Give me back 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 my cereal.
Dave, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself and the entire family. Now, we're going to get the receipt, which is in your room, and we're taking these back to the store.
Don't even think about doing those things, entitled Karen. In fact, I demand you put those items down right now, or I am going to complain to your manager.
No! We're taking these back to the store because you're too old to have them. Come on kids, let's head to the grocery store.
Hey, come back here. Bring me back my food. 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 I want my Trix yogurt. I want my Baby Shark cereal. I want my Kit Cuisine frozen dinner. I want my food back. 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 Whoa. Oh no. Who could it be this time? Whoever it is, I am going to sue them in court. Kevin, what are you doing here?
Childish Dad, also known as Dave, I have gotten a report from your next-door neighbor that you were having a very loud childish tantrum. And I came over here to talk to you.
Yes, I know what you're up to. You are coming onto my property without permission, and you're now trespassing on it. So I demand you to leave my property right now.
Dave, I can assure you that I am not trespassing on your property. Are you aware that you were throwing a really loud childish temper tantrum?
Yes, I am aware that I was very upset because my wife and kids are taking food items back to the grocery store because they think I am too old for them. Do you know who I am? I am Dave, and I am the most important person in the world, and I have the right to get very upset and throw a tantrum whenever things don't go my way.
Look, sir. You need to learn to keep your voice down. Your tantrum was bothering just about everyone in the neighborhood. This is why I was called over here. Besides, the world doesn't revolve around you. I'm giving you a warning, and if we receive another complaint about you, then you may end up with a $200 fine.
Look, the rules do not apply to me. Do you get that? As a matter of fact, I demand to speak to your manager right now.
What you are saying makes no sense at all. According to the city law, anyone making a loud noise is subject to a $200 fine. That's just the way things are. Have a good rest of your afternoon. I have to go right now.
Trix yogurt. I want my Trix yogurt. I want my Kit Cuisine frozen thing. I want my Baby Shark cereal.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Alright, I have 2 more students to pick up, and I will let them off at the preschool. On the way to the preschool, we should listen to songs by Coco Melon.
All right, you have a good day at school, and I will see you at lunchtime.
You know what? I don't like Barney and Friends, and I don't like Wonder Pets. My favorite shows on TV are Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, and If I Were an Animal. I like those shows too, but I also like Barney.
The bus driver likes Barney, and in fact, that is his favorite show of all time.
Hey, Mr. Bus Driver.
Yes, what is it, Justin?
Why do you like Barney so much? That has got to be the stupidest show in history. That show is really for grown-ups, and that's why you need to move on to other baby shows. You know, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood.
I beg your pardon, but I've liked Barney since I was in preschool. Do you say it's for grown-ups just because it only ran during the 1990s and 2000s?
Seriously, you need to stop living in the 1990s because this is 2022. Why don't you watch Baby Shark or Coco Melon or something? Today's baby shows are much more fun to watch than that silly Barney and Friends. Barney is only for Grandpa these days.
Justin, you do realize that some people like certain shows, even if it's a show that hasn't been making new episodes in a long time. And bus driver Dave likes Barney.
Why don't you be quiet? You want to know something? I am the king of this school bus, and you need to do everything I tell you to do. And one of the rules is you're not allowed to like Barney the dinosaur. His show is for college students. We're in preschool.
Excuse me, kid, but you need to respect your fellow students around you.
No. They need to learn that Barney is the silliest show in the world. And you need to do the same. As a matter of fact, I would suggest you stop watching Barney if you want to keep your job driving the school bus. Otherwise, you might as well be driving a shuttle bus for college students.
Look, everyone has a preference regarding to what shows on TV they like. There are some who like Barney, and there are also some who like other baby shows like Coco Melon, Baby Shark, and Wonder Pets. So you need to stop telling others what shows they can and cannot watch. Hey, what are you doing? Sit right back down this instant. Keep up that behavior and I am going to have to write you up. Okay?
Don't you tell me what to do, Dave. These other kids need to do everything I say, and my rules state that no one is allowed to watch Barney. Besides, you always cry like a motorcar whenever you can't watch your favorite college TV show, don't you? Dave the motorcar. That's what you are, as a motorcar.
You know what? We're going to continue on to the preschool because I need to get you to class on time. But Justin, I am going to write you up because you're being very disrespectful towards everyone on the bus. Now sit right back down.
Whatever, and I can do whatever I want. Do you hear me?
Jennifer, thanks for coming. We needed to have this meeting because of Justin's behavior on the bus. This morning, he was not only disrespecting the bus driver, he was also acting rude towards his fellow students, all because they like Barney and Friends.
Justin, this just isn't your usual self. What has gotten into you these days?
I don't know.
Surely you know, don't make up any excuses to try and get yourself out of trouble. That will only make the situation worse.
It's because I don't like Barney and Friends, and my bus driver really likes that show. He even has a Barney plush toy on the bus. And I also called him a motor car since that is the way he cries whenever he cannot watch his favorite show.
I understand that. But you need to respect your bus driver's preferences, and you can't tell him that he can't watch Barney just because you don't like the show. Also, calling him a motor car was disrespectful. Because of what you did, tomorrow, when you board the bus, I want you to apologize to bus driver Dave for how you behaved this morning. Now, both of you are free to go. Justin, you're going to be grounded when we get home. Now, Justin, remember to apologize to the bus driver for your behavior yesterday.
Okay.
Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Dave.
I hope you remember that you owe me an apology for your behavior yesterday.
Absolutely not, motorcar Barney fanboy. I'm not going to apologize.
I beg your pardon, but what did you just say to me?
I'm not going to apologize to you because all you are is a Barney fanboy who cries like a motor car.
You know what? I'm going to have to write you up again, and I am also notifying base. Bus 84 to base, the unruly student from yesterday won't apologize to me for his behavior, but he is trying to argue with me. I have to get the students to class on time.
Base to 84, do not let that student on the bus anymore.
84 to base, I copy. Justin, I want you off this bus right now. I need to get the other students to class.
No, I can ride this bus anytime I want, and you can't make me leave the bus. In fact, why don't you cry like a motor car and drive this bus for once?
You're wasting my time, and you're also wasting the other students' time. And besides, base told me that you can't ride this bus anymore. Also, I am writing you up for the second time.
What in the world is going on?
Jennifer, your son is refusing to apologize to me for his behavior yesterday, but he is calling me all sorts of names. I notified base, and base told me that Justin cannot be on this bus anymore. He is refusing to get off when I told him to.
That's it, Justin. Now I'm going to have to take you to school from now on. Because of your behavior, you're going to be grounded for 2 weeks. Now let's get you to school.
Dave, you just received a letter in the mail, and you might want to take a look at it. I'll be in the kitchen, in case you need anything.
I will have to take a look at the letter to see what it says. I hope it is some good news. It says something about a high school reunion, but let's take a look at it more closely. Why did I get a letter about a high school reunion? I dropped out after my junior year and I got my GED instead of a diploma. This is rather unusual.
Dave, I know you didn't graduate from high school. But there are some friends of yours who are probably going to want to see you at the reunion, despite the fact that you dropped out after the 11th grade.
First of all, I don't want to go to my reunion, in case the students who made fun of me the whole time I was in high school show up at the reunion. I don't want to be made fun of in front of all my friends again.
Dave, you have to stop living in the past. That was then, this is now. I am sure those people who made your life miserable in high school have changed their ways for the better. You need to move on from those days.
Well, I guess you're right. Maybe going to my high school reunion won't be embarrassing for me.
Now that is more like it. I will be back in the kitchen making some dinner.
I wonder if they're still showing cartoons on Saturday mornings. One show I really want to watch is Recess, and that was one of my favorite shows from the 90s.
Alright Dave, I believe it's time to go to the high school reunion.
Catherine, like I told you, I'm not going to my high school reunion because chances are, the people who made my life miserable are going to be there.
I will be coming with you just in case they haven't changed their ways, but like I said, chances are they have moved on from that, and they know better than to make fun of you like that. So let's get into the car and head over to the reunion.
Why? I don't want to go to my 15-year high school reunion. I want to stay here and watch Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, come on Dave, don't even get me started with your usual childish behavior. You're going to your high school reunion, and you can watch your cartoons anytime.
I don't want people making fun of me. 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 I don't want people making fun of me.
Look, we've been through this already. Chances are that they're not going to make fun of you anymore. They are much older right now. Now, let's get going before we arrive late.
I want to go back home. 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 Catherine, can you please turn the car around so we can go home?
Dave, no! We're still going to the high school reunion. Besides, you cannot always get what you want. That is part of life, and you need to realize that. My goodness. Dave. Keep your voice down for crying out loud. Dave, stop it. Just stop it. Good afternoon, officer.
Good afternoon. I have received numerous reports that someone was throwing a very loud temper tantrum, and it was heard across various different parts of GoAnimate City. In fact, it was so loud that just about the whole world could hear it.
Yes, it was my husband who was throwing those loud tantrums just now. A lot of times, he has a very difficult time controlling his behavior, especially whenever things do not go his way.
Can I have a word with your husband really quick?
Yes, you can.
Excuse me, sir. I need to have a word with you for just a few minutes.
Yes, what is it, officer?
Are you the one who was screaming really loud for the entire city to hear you?
Yes, I was really upset because my wife is making me attend my 15-year high school reunion, which I don't want to go to because there will be former students there who made my life miserable while I was in high school.
I think he may have some sort of mental disability, and that is the reason he often has a hard time controlling his emotions.
I have to tell both of you that your husband exceeded noise limits in GoAnimate City with his loud temper tantrums. But because he may have a mental disability, I'm only going to give you a warning. And be sure to keep your voice down in the future. Now you two are free to go.
I'm scared to go to the reunion.
Dave, we're here.
Miss Campbell, long time no see.
Hello, Dave. Yes, it's been a while. How have you been doing recently?
We've been doing really good. Brian is going into the 6th grade this coming school year, which will be his last year in elementary school. Emma is entering the 4th grade, and we're all proud of them for how well they're doing in school.
That's good to know that your kids are doing really well. I'm happy to hear that.
Dave, is that you?
Kimberly, I haven't seen you in 2 years. How have you been?
I've been doing really good. It's good to be at this reunion. And what about you?
Things are going very good. My kids are doing really well in school. My son is going into 6th grade and my daughter will be in the 4th grade next month.
Dave, what's the matter right now?
Catherine, one of the students who made my life miserable, is here. Please help me.
Come on, Dave, that person changed for the better. That was then, this is now. Stop living in the past.
I want this person to leave. I want him to leave. I want him to leave. I want him to leave. I don't want him to make fun of me at the reunion. Please, Catherine, make him go home or I'm going to call the police.
Please, Dave. Stop that disgraceful tantrum.
Excuse me, but are you Dave's wife?
Yes, I am. And my name is Catherine, by the way.
It's nice to meet you, Catherine. Can I talk to you for just a few minutes?
Oh, absolutely.
Catherine, in case you didn't realize, the reason for why Dave acts childish is because he has autism. I know this because I was his special education teacher when he was in high school. He has had difficulty in a lot of social situations, especially when it comes to controlling his emotions. But he was doing very well academically. It's just that he could not take it anymore when it came to students making fun at him, and that's why he got his GED.
I didn't get that, but thanks for telling me. I'll be sure to work with him on being able to control his emotions. It's just that I really get angry with him whenever I feel like the situation is out of control.
Don't worry, you're not alone. A lot of people who don't understand their loved ones having autism tend to feel exactly like that. Besides, I'm also a counselor, and if you need any help, feel free to get in touch with me. Just Google Kate Campbell Counseling on Google, and you'll find my website. There, you can schedule an appointment with me whenever convenient.
Thank you so much, Kate. You're going to be a big help. Anyways, I better see how Dave is doing.
Anytime, if you need me, just get in touch with me.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time for you to leave. Your temper tantrums are very embarrassing for everyone at this reunion.
Right. That's it. Dave. I have no choice but to carry you out to the car. You are going to be in so much trouble when we get home.
Hey, what do you think you're doing, Catherine? Put me down this instant.
Dave, stop it.